Okie dokie. I have to do some of the sharing and then I can start. It's kinda. It is very late here. What just happened? What the heck is going on? Have to refresh the page. Sorry I can't see the chat yet, but I assume there is nobody there yet. Didn't I? Oh, just give me a sec. I have to take the link. So yeah. Something's going on with my Firefox, but you know, could be worse, I guess. And the topic, okay. Let's run this baby. Have to shut down a little bit of stuff that I have on my computer. Okay, so I have a few things that I can play with that I got. I think it was last month, at the end of the last month, which I didn't know that I got since they were on a shelf downstairs. My mom bought me some stuff, like something that she got probably on sale. Either way, she got it and I might as well use it. There is plenty of it, but I don't know, it's not really something. So she got me some of the, how do you call this? These are some strips, paper strips, like party themed and whatnot. Maybe I'm gonna use the blue and the yellow. Not sure yet. That, and not just one, I have another one that it's similar, but it's a little bit different. This is kind of nicer, but you know, I might use it, not sure. I might find a project for it. Go back into the basket. If you hear any noise, that's the washer. So I got the, but I already threw away the packaging. I mean throw it away. It's here. It's on safe spot. Anyhow, somewhere in the box. These are some confetti stuff. Try to do something. This is like a glass and a bottle and some circles. Try to use it. The bottle one I just cut up and made a small bow. I think I need something on the middle, but I'll figure it out. Oh, I think I should just check the chat just in case, if you know, maybe there is a question or 20. Where is my link? Okay, I got it. So yeah, this is not finished yet though. Gonna finish soon, I guess. Hey Didi, welcome. Hey Ashadar. Hey Mage, welcome. Yeah, I think it's lost. I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's in the other. I have just everything around me is just the project thingy right now, so I could get stuff lost. I think everything that she got, it was like 10 cents, and I think I'm gonna cut more of these gold glasses, and there's plenty of glass inside. And this is, let me see, This is 10 cents of stickers for nails. I am using the packaging because it's like Halloween themed. And even the stickers, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're so small. Not even sure you can actually see this. Can you? Really tiny, really small. So maybe a small, I don't know, for something for notes or something. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but when it strikes me, I'll let you know. So that's for a Halloween themed, like fall and Halloween. So that's good. I like this, let's say, and this is just let me put back this inside. So I have Whisper here. This is in Slovenian, but it's a Whisper tag. Found the word in the newspaper yesterday, and I thought that it's kind of cool to have a whisper. And on the back is a dryer sheet thingy that I think, no, is it a dryer sheet? No, it's a baby wipe. Sorry, my bad. Because it's the dryer sheet thingy or something. It's not so how to say, soft. So yeah, I have my tag. I have a scrap of fabric here because I wanted to put a little bit inside, but this is, I don't know. Should I? Let's try to knock a little bit of this horrible fabric. But it was a really nice wearable piece of clothing someday. Okay. And I think I have some strips, but I'll just use this, what I have right now. And make the tag look like a tag. That's not really what I wanted to show you, but we'll get to there. I might make it, I don't know. It's work in progress. There's fuzz everywhere from this. Okay, so work in progress. Whisper is gonna go into my box. Go get him, boy. This, I don't know. Let's just start with, this is from clothing, and it's really nice tag, so I thought I might use it. This, my mom got me this, so. And more tags, and I can show you the bow if you're interested. Hope it's focusing. I might show these because they're kind of fun to make. But what I was up to lately, I don't know how many days, was working on it. I'll just take a pile here just in case you're wondering if I might, you know, be sane still. I might have another paper sheet somewhere. Ooh, crunchy stuff. Anything else that I maybe missed? Oh, I have another. Oh, I have to show you something else too. Please remind me I have to show you something else too. Okay, so this is that paper that I got in mail from the order, and I put some. Where is it? Some chalk on it. You know, with water and stuff. And I cannot see it on my screen if you can actually see it good, but one side is like more glossy than the other. This one is more matte, and I like the matte better. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. It's my weirdness, and I like it that it's a brown paper because I don't have anything brown or coffee stained. I'll throw that in my box. Or coffee stained or anything. These papers, I think that I've done first, are just from Whatnot. And I love them. I can't stop looking at them. I have it on my, let's say, shelf right next to me. And I don't want to use them. I just want to look at them because they're really nice. This is the second batch. Go away. I love them. They like greens and blues, and this is a yellow something. Not my favorite, but this one. Ooh, yum. Can you see that? And if you even got the sound of it, it's a little bit different. This one is fine. Great. This is not even... Then this batch, it might be, I don't know from when, but this is something from the shower cabinet thingy, whatever, which is nice paper. And then I took some Ashodar's newspaper that I got, that she was so kind to send me, and I painted it with the same way. And it's really, it kind of gets a little bit heavier. I don't know how to say, but it's really nice. I don't know. This is just something that I cut out, and yeah, I'm saving the bits. This is again the from Ashodar's newspaper I cut out, and I thought that maybe it's gonna look cool. Still thinking about it. This one is just some piece of the same. Some small pieces. Let me put them somewhere else. Maybe we can use them right away. More of that first generation paper. And then I have these babies that look like packaging. And this one, look. And what this is just paper from a manual. So you can cut up and tear apart old user manuals, whatever you have that you bought, and they usually get like a lot of stuff. And a lot of different languages as well. This is some old book page that I don't know why, but it was everywhere. So I decided just to throw it in the pile for the challenge. Since this is the only piece and it's thicker. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna use it this time. For Ferro and Ball, maybe Ashadar knows what this is. They have wallpaper, really nice wallpaper, that I got some for challenge as well. Maybe I can show you that. Not really sure that I know where the heck it is. Anyway, remind me to find it. Okay, so this paper was made the same way as this, just more water to it. And this one is so lovely. I would just, I'm not sure how much the camera is picking up, but I don't think it looks that good on the camera. This is the first generation kind of paper. I don't think the camera is actually picking the colors and the yumminess, and just take a spoon and eat it. It's really nice. More of the paper, and these are some of the stuff that I made. I love this one. I've used we have a when we were building downstairs, we got a lot of pieces of foam, and one type of the foam is this one, which has this rectangles all over it, and I used that. I saved it from landfill, and now it's my buddy. So I'm using this for making just this really nice texture, and you can see the little dots from styrofoam. It looks really nice. Another strip of, might use that. And these are mix and whatnot, playing, and ooh, look at this. You see it? Oh, thank you, Ashadar, for a reminder. I can see this is way back when I look at them at my screen. So this is more packaging, those bubbles. Do I have it here somewhere? I think well, hang on. Okay, almost there. Yeah, here. This is a little bit of a bigger piece, and let me show you, because I know you're wondering how I did it. I just put it down. I put my mouse on this side so it's not gonna fly away. And then I put the spritzy water, and I just sprayed it, and then I put a little bit of the chalk on. And since I have for like a normal brush for the challenge, I just took it out, and when it was already wet, I just went like swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. That was it. And then if I really liked it, I just took a print out of it, like did a print. If not, it was like I wanted to mix some colors, then I took a small brush and just swoosh it. The other thing is, if there is a big area, then what you can do is take your weight down of your bubbles and just really, really complicated thing, just put it together and smoosh it and open it up. And ta-da! You have a smooshed colors together. Don't go with mud colors. Don't do the mud. But other than that, I think you're pretty safe with whatever you do. So these were the bubbles and the bubbles and more bubbles and bubbles. And you can do these bubbles while you're chatting with someone else. Remember that. So you can actually do both things. You can chat and do the bubbles. It's so simple. So more bubbles. And bubbles. These are some. Whenever I change the color, I mopped a little bit, like to make a dry bubbles, bubble wrap, bubble thingy, packaging stuff thing. Like really looks really nice. I hope you can see that on camera as well, because you know. And I can see the bubble texture, because it's like it has lines in the actual bubble. I don't know what kind of thingy this is, but I have a lot of it. If anybody wants it, just, you know, send me your address and I can send you. And it's, you know, this one is really light, but I like it because it's like nice. I can't hold these papers anymore. Okay. I'll turn this pile. So these are, like I said, all from manuals, and this is a cross puzzle that I'm gonna use at some point, maybe in the journal. I don't know yet. I'm not that far. Oh, this is confidential, so that. Another paper, and this is another of Ashodar's newspaper. How beautiful that is. Wow. I just love it. It's so, the gray page looks really good with the color. So I'm not sure that I'm gonna use it, but be aware when you're using like newspaper and like dark colored paper, whenever you apply water to it, it goes dark. Like, I didn't even see that there was any color on the paper because it was so dark. It just soaks up that water, so be aware of that. If you're painting and there is no color, what's going on? It's not working. I have like crappy watercolors or something. No, it's not that. When it's gonna get like really dry, it's gonna show up, and just don't worry. Just don't panic. This one is really nice, and this is like a pinkish, and this is like a reddish, and yummy. And now I don't even know where it was folded originally, but let's just fold it a little bit. So it's not gonna be so big. I don't think that I told ya how I made these papers. This was my first batch, and I started making those. Let me close this gently. I started making those with this baby. This is those packaging you get from eBay and whatnot, you know, and you can actually see a circle. What was this? I have no clue. But actually this circle actually shows sometimes on the, but not always, sometimes, or maybe I'm a little bit crazy. Anyhow, you do the same technique that you did on the bubbles, but you might see the lines sometimes. Let me see if there's any page that actually has more lines. But all of these, they were actually, when I had blue on, I just made blue papers, and then I switched to red, and did a little spots of red on each page, you know, so they're not just one color, because it's better to not mix it on the actual thingy, at least with this one, because I get mud, and if I want different speckles, then that's what I did. And papers were usually more or less damp. They were not really dry, so I think that's kind of it. And have a lot of water, you know, because this is really, spritz it and put it on with, you can use chalks, like I said, these babies. You can use watercolors, but just use less water and more pigment. Acrylics probably would work just fine, but they're more creamier. Well, it's something you have to try. These babies would probably work too. Yeah. Just need to get a lot of ink on the actual thingy. So is there something else so you can use? Even those tube temperas, you can probably use them as well, because I tried it and it works just fine. So yeah, I think that's kind of it about it. If there is any information that I didn't say, anything that I didn't say, just let me know. The styrofoam. Yes, about the styrofoam, try to find some object that is like a styrofoam, or even if you have just a regular, normal, whatnot styrofoam, like on this side, make some indentation and it's gonna show. I'm telling you, that is really cool. Use those cookie cutters and just shove them in or press them down, and it's gonna show on the actual design, you know, because this is like really small indentation, not really much, so it's gonna show. You can do whatever, just shove, I don't know, 20 things into a styrofoam, and use, I don't know, there is many things that you can actually use as a, I guess, like jelly printing and all that, I guess, and stencils and whatnot. Just try it out, but be aware this is a wet project. Not so messy than wet, I'd say. Hey Doreen, welcome. I was thinking maybe if you would make your own stencils, you can use that as well. Just be aware it's gonna look a bit different each time, which is good. So my stack is gonna go into the, it's not much, it's just, you know, a little bit, and this looks yummy. I'll try to put it aside because I have to show you something else. Oh man. So I have, come on, I have another thing that my grandmother gave me. She put this heart in the bag. I don't know why. What the heck was that? And I think I'm just, if I can actually put this off, I'm gonna cut it out and use it. Oh, it says sweetheart. So that was something to eat. And I wanted to do the same in here, just to cut this out and use this, the heart, because the heart is kind of nice. So that's something I have to put aside so I can use it up. Even though it's really fragile and probably very old, like my age old. Either way, 5 friends. Probably somebody was reading this along the way. This looks like really new book. She got me like 3 bags of stuff, but I just took this because I think it's overwhelming and what I'm gonna do with that, really. For the challenge, this is gonna be this, and trying to see the year, 2008. Okay, I wanted to use this. The paper is not so white, I guess. Yeah. And oh, we have some images. Anybody was reading Five Friends? Thought this was a sequence of lots of books. Dog and kids. Well, yeah, that's gonna be one book. Even though that I don't need more. This is like, I don't know how to say that in English. Should I check? Should I check? Well, I can try. Let me see what it says. Okay, the Constitution of Slovenia. And of course I have internet and I can print it out. And this is from 2005. Reprinted many times. And I think I had another version that was printed in 1992. But I still think you have to have like the last version or not. Sometimes things change. Either way, I wanted to use this, if not for the cover, because it's kind of, and it's very hard. I like it. The cover I would like very much. Maybe. Another bad boy is this. It says bread. And when I got this, when I was rummaging through, I was like, haha, really funny. Yeah, no, I love the paper. I'm gonna use this as in this project, or just part of it in this project. I love, like, it reminds me of scrapbook paper. And it's double-sided. Oh man, maybe I should order more books. Where did she get this? 2011. Oh, that's probably to buy. It's probably expensive. Hello, Grandma. They have really nice titles. So, and it's like semi-glossy. Or it's not. Yeah, somewhere in between. But, look at this page. Can you see this? I love this. Not so much this, but I could actually cover this and use it, and I have some lines. And it's really new, and I don't eat bread and nothing alike anymore, so. But I love, oh, look this, Asher, look! Look, it's purple! And more purple! And green. Oh, I like this. So, I'm just looking at taking some color and blue. Yeah, and that's kind of it. So they're like, I'll just take them for colors and pages. These are kind of nice. This is nice. Oh man, so much bread. Ooh, I love this one. This is really nice. So yeah, the cover is cool though. Oh, this is a sticker probably, because it's really shiny. But the cover is like, it reminds me of Škrnicel. I don't even know how to say that in English, but this bread packaging, I don't know, looks really similar. And whenever you got bread here in Slovenia, and even in other places, they do have like those bags that they actually put it in. It's not a plastic bag, but it's actually this kind of bag. So bread's gonna go, and it's like, oh, it's very puffy or something. I wonder what's behind it. Oh, it's like 35 euros, this book. Who's gonna buy something like this? Well, somebody, yeah, people who eat bread, obviously. Okay, so this is from 2006, where we just transitioned from dollars to euros. That's why it has this here. And I might find some nice flowers and stuff to cut out. I think I have like 2 more magazines like this, but I just picked one. Didn't even check which one, but just one. Oh, this is like a Christmas one. Yups. I hope there's something else in here that I can use up. So it's not in Slovenian, it's in Croatian, if you were wondering. Ooh, I like these. So yeah, another thing to use up, and I hope I can manage, because I didn't even use anything that, you know, everything that I supposedly should use, I didn't yet. So I'm just piling stuff, which is bad. And I can show you something that I finished today. My first page, so proud of it. And my first page is dedicated to Ashidar, because of her the challenge, and because she's a really sweet friend to me. And I just thought that I should make first page dedicated to her. Yeah. So I think she likes it. It's not a first page of the actual junk journal, but yeah, it's the first page that I actually finished. Let me say it and put it like that. So I wanted to show you and talk about it a little bit. It's, as you see, the cat made from various things. A little bit up close. Found like the idea and all that. Just, I wanted to do some stitching, so I did. So this is puffy. The head is very puffy. You can squeeze it and it's like soft. And this belly is very puffy. So these things are puffy. And I like to touch it and like to do this to, you know, it's like interactive, which I like. And I used a lot of stuff that I had. And at the same time that my mom got me these, right? Remember when I talked about those? She got me some packaging from, I don't know what she ordered, but she got this inside. And she got me, I don't know, a stuffing of some sort. And it's like cut in perfect squares, which I love. And I have another one somewhere there. But yeah, I stuffed this inside and stitched around and made fluffy ears with these tags from clothing. You know, when you get a new shirt and you have these tags on the side, and you just cut them off sometimes. So fluffy ears, and legs are the same, made with the same thingy, and yeah. I don't know what to say. I like to touch it. It's really fun. I was really amazed at how it turned out. I love it. And these are strings from the tags from the clothing. I cut them off because I have, and I don't have any of the strings though anymore. So yeah. And it's really flat on the other side as well, which I kind of like. So, really love the page. I hope you do too, Ashidar. Great. Hey, Judy. Hey, lovely Malia. Did I miss someone? So, I think I'm going to make another character. This one, I was just thinking something silly, and I know she likes cats, that's why I made the cat. And I like it as well. It's really cute. So maybe I'm gonna make I don't know, a rabbit or something, but I know I'm gonna make more of the characters. Was thinking about what to actually do with this journal, and since I don't want to get like too overwhelmed and all that, I was thinking to maybe make more of different like things and then glue them on, or made a page with, I don't know, interactive stuff. So it's pretty empty. I think I glued few pages, like this one is from Ashadar's newspaper. There were 2 pages where I just cut out all the advertisements, and they're like yellow, and that's how that went. And this is just random articles, whatnot, just paper from newspaper that I actually cut out because I didn't want those bits showing when you have... Where is the thingy majigget? Oh man. I didn't want to have those white strips, whatever, that there is no text, so I just did this. And I actually store them in here. So I covered the whole page, and now I can do whatever. Something probably with colors, so it's gonna pop up, and or I could even color this if I wanted to. It's not so random than before, you know, when you have text and pictures and whatnot. And it makes it sturdy as well. So if you have thin pages, and I used glue stick just in case. This is just, I don't know, something like the picture and not what it was beneath it. So that, and use more of her newspaper, Ashadar's newspaper. Yeah, this is that baby wipe that I just glued down. I think I'm gonna make a animal or something that you can actually rub because it's soft here. Not sure how I'm gonna do that, but I'll let you know when I do. More of this stuff, and I think that's kind of it. Do I have anything else? Oh, another advertisement. Yeah, so, but I did made like a lot of embellishments. I can show you those, since, you know, so you can actually do a lot of pages like this and just have like united starter point page. I made these as well, but the paper is ripped. It's not cut out like, you know, before. It's a different look. This is from a packaging. So still don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I think I had something that I wanted to show in here. Not my tape, but I was missing you. Yeah. I have no clue. But I have my... Oh, I have to put that back. I made some tags the other day. Do you know those plastic covers? I don't even know what kind of plastic this is, but it's not... I think it's number 5 plastic. And this is the cover from the coffee or whatever you have, that it's in those tins. I'm gonna use this, maybe, I'm not sure yet, but they're just ideas, you know, floating in my head. Maybe for the front of the journal, to make a really nice frame of a picture or something. I'm not sure on that yet, but that was my initial like starter position. So go back. When I cut the circle out, I made 2 tags, 2 small teeny beeny tags, and I had to you know, punch the hole with my trusty little new old this thingy, you know. And I'm gonna I'm gonna put the string through them. So yeah, that's the first thing. I think I already showed you this, and this is from my pumpkin seed oil like thingy that was on like on Friday. So I just took it down. I'm gonna use it for something probably. Another thing is, where's my, oh, got it. Oh yeah. Let me put this aside, and this, and this. Another thing is, you probably own at least like a box of tea. I edge them with black. This is like how I actually open the actual tea, so I just left it as it is. I tried to open it and edged this and this side just so, you know, you can see it a little bit more pronounced. But I'm gonna use them. I got the idea from, I don't remember which time it was, but I think it was like 3 videos or 4 videos ago. I remember that Ashadar wanted to make a pocket or something with this kind of thing, but I think she covered it later. So if you can imagine, this is my page. I'm gonna glue it on to make a pocket, and you know, you can put stuff in. That's my vision. So you can use it as a pocket if you like the front. If you don't like the front, but you like, you know, you don't want to see the writing, then try to cover it up, you know, with an image or something. You know, if you like the actual pocket, because I like how these lines are pressed in. It gives it really nice texture. Or you can even turn it around. Just, you know, your preferences, how you like the things. So yeah, it's gonna be a pocket either somewhere on the page or just whatever. This is the other one that it's different than this one because you actually open it like from the back, and this one is just from the top. And yeah, I think this one is gonna be as it is. Probably something's gonna be stored inside, and you could move anywhere. It's not gonna be actually attached to the page. That was my thinking. So if I went so far, then I was like, and I have plenty more of these different colors, but I have more of yellow, like ugly yellow and ugly green. I'll show you. So I made a little babies of, this is original. You know, I just edged it a little bit. And you can put a little tiny poem or just saying or something sweet, really nice. And you can attach it to your page, to your actual, you know, thingy. You can do like whatever with this, but I'll experiment with them. So this is the original one. I hate it because it's that green. Like I like this green better, and this is really ugly green to me. And when it's even dyed with actual tea, looks disgusting. Then I just went like crazy and like, well, maybe I can cover it, and I did, and I loved it. It's like, you know, looks really good, and it's more sturdy. So this one is the same, this one is the same, and then I have this one that it's like a text. Ooh, I love them. And it's really easy not to actually cut the thread, because, you know, you just pull it a little bit and cut the paper off. It's really easy. I never had a problem to actually, that I would actually cut the thread off. Plenty, and this is green. This is from the newspaper where the green section was. We have like orange and green sections because this is orange. This is not even distressed. Actually, the page had some orange background and the text was actually black. So, and I put some of the chalk on the actual on the thread. So I love this one. I'm just, I love it. Then I still have a strip of somewhere near me of I had like this big of a strip of packaging. Oh man, what is it called? Like contact tape. It's this. It's like really and since I'm doing this, I just took it, and when I first glued it down, because it's white background, I actually saw all the green stuff and whatnot. So I put some text on and then put the thingy on, that flowers thingy that I have right here. I love this one as well. So that's a little way to actually just use those small bobs and bips from tea actually. Yeah, I was really psyched, and I think I'm gonna make way more because I have like a pile going up there. Oh man, maybe I should just make few and, you know, give some away. Maybe people will make this challenge, you know. I have a lot of stuff like this from this is sauerkraut, from when I put the jar into a dishwasher, and then this just comes off, and it's really nice, really nice color still. I made a border from those snippets from tags. Do you remember when you snip the tag from left and right, the top? So I just glued them on and think this is gonna be my border, and edge it a little bit. So really just scrappy scraps. I might have something new. Oh, I'm not sure if you've seen this on my Facebook group, Aim Outside the Box. Maybe you can check it out. I made this thingy. I don't know which day, but it's a packaging top that you actually tuck into a thingy, spot thingy, which I use it like this. So I just started drawing and stuff, like really simple flowers. I'm gonna link the where I seen the videos and all that below in the description. And I started to make some flowers onto actual newspaper, which I really like, and just used a little bit of water and brush and just put chalk onto it. So I've seen this on the latest, I think, YouTube video tutorial from Al John. She made really nice puzzles, and I loved it so much I had to try. And all that you need is a punch and some paper or cardboard. Yeah, I kind of like this, and I'm thinking it might be a flip up thingy, so you can actually write something, or not sure for any, you know, I just made this. That was my intention, and just to make something and have fun with it. And it took me quite a while though. And these small like circles are from the punch when I was punching something out, and I just used the for small, I don't know, animals, whatever. I am not reading the chat at all. Thank you, Doreen. Let me see if there is anything that I missed. Hey, Irma. So, I might have something else to show you. Did we? I think we made this together the other day. Oh yeah, another thing. So since this challenge requires all the items that you actually saved from the start that you decided to make a challenge till when you started to make a challenge, and you know, all the way through. Yeah. What do I wanted to say? I don't even know what I wanted to say. Right. That's not good. Yeah, you collect stuff and you know, it's kind of hard to actually use what you already have, which Maybe the next challenge is gonna be like that. But either way, we hoard too many stuff. Too much stuff. I'm trying to find another thing so I can show you. Look, I can show you. I doodle. So I am going to use, and even the odd pieces. Look, the odd, really, really odd piece of, you know, junk that it's colored. I put some stuff on and it looks really cute. And even, what is this? A turtle, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. And another, like, weird piece of whatnot. And I am trying to figure out how and why and whatnot, you know, I'm gonna apply it onto. I showed you this probably. These are beads as embellished gems type thing and whatnot. I'll try to find something else in a second or two. Did we make this together? I can't remember which things we did in the video and which we didn't. Oh, this is packaging. This was the packaging from salad thingy. And it was pre-washed and all that. And I like the border. Here is all information of where I got it and all that. But I like this, but it's on still on that glossy packaging thingy. I would get that salad just because of this thing, you know, this label. I'm gonna use it as a writing spot probably, but yeah, I wanted to show you that it's really simple just to cover something that you don't like, and I'm gonna use double-sided tape maybe to make a pocket on the top, and just use, you know, use it up because it's really nice. Let me see. There's plenty of stuff here, and I maybe need to put it to somewhere else. I know I had it here, so I'm gonna take a few seconds and then I found a needle in here. No, I'm not seeing it. Well, I'm just gonna talk. Oh, got it! Almost gave up. Okay, so let's put this stuff inside. Even this would be nice. Either way, let's not be... Okay, so another thing is I was playing with... Ashadar was talking about yarn and newspaper yarn, right? But I think hers is better. Mine just went like crazy weird. So... I was thinking when she was talking about yarn, newspaper yarn, I was thinking about, you know, borders, and I wanted to do a border and something, and I did, and this is really ugly, but maybe if this would be like all gold or all one color, that would look cool, but I don't have anything like that yet. So this is a fail, but I like that how it feels, because I don't have any yarn. I didn't get any yarn. I don't have it, unless, I don't know, I asked my grandmother, but I don't think she has it anymore. I think she got everything to me already. She gave me everything. This is another thing. I just put strips on and I glued it on, and it's really hard, and maybe this I could go with. Then I was thinking maybe I could just, you know, open a page. Let's say this is my page. And I would glue that yarn around to make a border. I don't know, just something. And maybe, I don't know, put some stuff on it to hang off. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's me, weird thinking and all that. But maybe you get an idea and something sparkly in your head to maybe make something out of it, you know. Because I usually get a lot of ideas, people just talking about stuff, and it just goes like light in my head, like, pew! Oh, maybe I should try this! And then I try it, and it's really fun. I'm trying to find another button, but I guess I'm not gonna find it because it's, I don't know where it is. Oh, of course. I'm too neat sometimes. I just pull. Oh, this is the wrong side. Oh well. Happy? See the doodles that I was talking about? And this is the packaging. And I like the color of, and oh, I love this one. Can you see it? I just love it. If I make bunch, maybe I can make a rose thingy. When I was talking about those corners, I made few of the dangles from that border. Can you remember? Maybe not, but this. Because basically when I cut one corner of the tag, I go on the other side and then cut the other one, the same width and length and whatnot. And these are the ones that I glued them together. It was really hard to get it in this punch, but I did it. The only thing that I'm thinking about is how I wanted to have it like a charm, you know, that it's dangling. So that was my idea, and they were really hard, really, really hard. So that's that. So you can really use any scrap to do whatever. Buttons, some buttons here from packaging here. And I put, it's really glossy packaging. It's from my night cream thingy, majigit. Can you see? And it's glossy packaging. And I just cut I think I made a circle and just cut it out. And then I've where the heck, used this and just etched inside of it. I don't know if you can actually see it really good, because I think I'm always out of the camera. So, and I etched it and it was white. And then I used my hair chalk and just a little bit of water and my brush and just went over it. And then I used my cloth and wipe it off. And then, since this was really, it has really small this kind of holes, I went like, where is it? I had a pencil here. Well, I don't have a pencil. I can try to show you with something else. So I used my pencil. This is a pencil, pretend. And I just shoved it in and shoved it in, and the hole got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I really like it. And then I tried to, I used scissors to just go a little bit around. But it's like, if you don't have anything, you can just make buttons as, you know, from nice packaging or whatever, really. And just an idea. And I like this one the most from all of the small one, because when you're itching, like I was just scratching off, I just went around. Sometimes you get those white, you actually scratch it off to get to the cardboard. Sometimes you don't, so if you want to actually make it like this, then you have to go to the white layer, so you have to actually scratch this surface off. These are some bits from that green, go back. Another leaf, and then I have just, I have another these, that it's not just painted, puzzle. I had some small bits and I just made some doodles. So you can do really whatever. I made some cheese, because I love cheese for some reason. Yeah, so I'll put this aside, try to clean it up because I made a mess. And oh, another one. Oh, I think this is a cherry. Yeah, so a lot of embellishments. I just have to now kind of put it together. I think I have enough for a while, but my brain is still going. Oh, I have to show you a few more thingies. I'll show you. Just give me 2 seconds to shove this all in. And I'm actually saving these just for making embellishments, like word embellishments or whatnot, because it's always to have some nice green. I love this green. Don't go on the floor. Already on the floor. See you tomorrow, buddy. Anyhow, how are you doing, guys? Let me shut up for a second. Okay, it's in. Hey, Maria! Welcome. So another thing, you know, since my boyfriend was cleaning his car a few days ago, you can find so many things in there. You can be surprised. It's like a growing space of stuff that I've never seen, and I like, oh, I want to take this. Oh, can I take this? It's like new things every day. He is cleaning his car like every 4 months, and we're not eating in the car ever, and except when we were eating ice cream. I made this ice cream sticks in, as you see in book page. This is a newspaper. This is all newspaper, and I love this one because it's like this shape, like, oh my god, really good. So I was thinking, what should I do with it? Basically, I could gather a bunch of papers and have it as a top of the paper thingy, you know, as a that thing that you actually put the paper in and you just glue it down, so it's a embellishment. You can probably use it for we'll see in the future. I don't know, for probably a lot of things. I don't know yet. I have some numbers here, you know, and I had a problem actually to cut this line. It was good to cut till here, and then it was not so good here. So many moons ago, I made myself some nail file, which is made from styrofoam, more dense styrofoam, but I think this would work as well. And just regular PVA white glue, and I glued 180 on the top, and I put in numbers, 240 on this side and 500 on the top. So this is really nice. So I made myself actually for my nails, but look at my nails, non-existing. And I just sand off when the paper was on the all of the one side of the thingy. I just sanded off lightly. That's all, and makes it really nice. And I just edged it with some hair chalk, and that was it. And I did the same with this one. Really simple. So if you actually hoard or have many, or you're gonna buy some more, then it's a good project to do, and it's really easy. So no ice cream for me anymore. I'll put this away. Let me see if I have something else for you to show you, but I think that was kind of it. Oh, I do have another thing. Oh, my mind. I have two things. Just let me think where I put them. I am using a ring for holding it just now before I actually make it, just because I don't want to put a permanent stuff. But a few days ago, again, I've figured out how to actually make a non-permanent thingy. This is the one that I bought on eBay, so I'm using it at the moment, but I'm gonna change to this one. These are all, maybe you've seen them before, whenever you go in that quiet place and you have like 5 minutes just for yourself. They are toilet paper rolls. This batch is the same batch from same how to say, manufacturer. So they're all the same size and same color. Which these were different. These were different color and they were bigger, I think. So what I wanted to say, I made myself like a booklet, and when I was doing those things with papers, I tried to remember and did some similar stuff here. So I'm gonna put this one out, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to actually bind it like this. This is another booklet that I just finished a few days ago. And since this, I know I'm gonna actually take the page out, I was thinking, and I actually turned tie on the other side, so it's not, you know, zipped, but it's actually turned around, so it's sliding. It can slide, but it's not so bad. Okay, I hope you get me what I'm trying to say. So because it's on the slidey side, the really not rigid side, it can slide and it can go whenever, but it's still sturdy enough. If I pull it, it's gonna stay like this. It's not gonna go anywhere if you don't jank it and stuff. So since I have these papers, this card whatnot thingies, let me just be sure which side is which. So okay, you have to test it because, you know, I had to do some boo-boos as well. Now it's gonna be that boo-boo that I just mess it up. Come on, go inside. So it's sliding and I can just push it, and I'm gonna take this one out if I can. I'll try it. Yeah, and that's it. And I actually bought this, where are you, these zip ties on eBay for this same reason, to actually make some rings on the, you know, whatever I'm gonna use it, because I didn't know how I'm gonna bind it. But then I use my journal, just, you know, that regular sewing thingy thing. But I still can make few more of these kind, you know, with this. So that's my ring. And yeah, I am going to try to make some small projects. I don't know yet. Just we'll see how it goes. But it's an idea for you to try it out and see how it works for you. And you can actually get really nice colors of ties, zip thingy ties, like blue, pink, turquoise, whatever. And really cheap. I think they were like $1.50 or something for 100, like cheap as hell. So yeah, I think this was the last thingy. I have one more, but let me see. Nah, I have to finish that. I can show you another thing just for your, maybe you spark some ideas. This is a vintage looking like baggie from the tea. It's a nettle tea. So if you have really nice baggie that has something like this on top of it, right? You can use it as a journaling card or a tuck thingy card or whatnot. You don't need to use it as a pocket. Just, you know. I kind of like this, but I would cover this because it's a bit boring. But this one, my grandmother gave me this. I don't know why she's paying for tea like that, because it's really, really, really expensive. But either way, you know, just an idea. And yeah, think I'm kinda at the end of it. How long am I blabbing? Oh, more than an hour. Yeah, so if you lack of ideas, did I show you this? Oh, this is not part of the challenge, so I shouldn't. So if you lack ideas what to actually put in a journal, or even not in the actual challenge, if you're trying to find some ideas, then go on Pinterest and just type, I don't know, postcards, cards for, I don't know, just various cards. So you can actually see an idea or maybe a project that kids do, and you can try to make that project and put it actual into a journal. Why not, you know? It can look childish, but you can make it look like, I don't know, more vintagey like, or, you know. So I do try to gather some ideas on Pinterest, just what to use. On that note, I got some stuff outside today. And let me see if this is still alive. Because I got probably some spiders as well. Hope not. And I got some small stuff for the challenge, of course. So these are still a little bit pliable. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but you're probably gonna see what I'm gonna do with these leaves. This is probably too thin. So I have a few leaves that I just gathered today. Maybe I'll paint them, I don't know, but this is from outside of the garden. And I got 2 stones that I might, I was thinking to make a charm out of it. I like this one, but I have to still clean both of them. And maybe make a charm or something, you know, to hang off the spine, or I don't know. I'm just, you know, giving you ideas how to use something. I think I'm gonna change this and make a thicker thread, so I'll have more threads or something. Yeah, so that's, you know, you have a stone on your actual journal. But if you go outside and actually collect stuff for the journal, you can get twigs and whatnot and a lot of leaves and stuff, and you can do something with them because they're free. So basically, that one went goodbye. Basically, you can make a lot of things out of it, and look on Pinterest. You can get some ideas there as well. If not, you can, you know, make, yeah, there is something on this leaf. Help! Okay, it's gone. It's dead. Anything else? I think I'm safe. Oh man. It was really small, so it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, just, yeah, try the challenge. It's really fun. It's not that bad at all. And those $20 on eBay, I mean, you get some stuff forever, you know. It's not like you're gonna toss them when you're done with the challenge. So get something that will actually get you going, and, you know, you can use it later. Of course, I'm gonna use those chalks. I actually was thinking to get a bigger set of chalk thingy, because they're really good and really pigmented. I just like them, you know. So yeah. Oh man, that was a long video, me talking. I will show you the progress when it comes to that, and inform you about everything that I finish. Even the unfinished things are actually looking good. I hope at least that you're gonna join the group, Aim Outside the Box, and if you make project about this challenge or anything else, just share it. I love to see what you make, and I love to support and, you know, watch the videos if you make videos as well. So you're welcome to join anytime, and I'll just read the chat a little bit. Hey Lala, welcome. I'm really bad on reading chat. I don't have an extra person to actually read it. But I'm so into making this video, so yeah, Ashler was saying about covering the leaves with glue to preserve the color a little bit longer. Maybe if you have like more pliable leaves, because these are not so bad. I know I was touching some really crunchy. They almost got into powder. But this one is from the grass, so I don't know if this is gonna be good to actually cover it with glue, if it's gonna mold or not, because it's really fresh. Either way, I'm gonna use these leaves as well. So yeah, I have no clue what I was saying before, but I think it's gonna end for me today. But I hope you're, like I said, gonna join on this train and try the challenge. And check the Ashdar's YouTube channel. She talks about this challenge, and all the rules are there as well. And in this description down below, you can actually go to her link. And yeah, if you ever wish to talk about art, just go to the group. We can talk about art. We can talk about anything there. You can share any video or whatever is your interest in the art subject. Really, really, yeah. That's kind of it. I have no more juice anymore. And I'm gonna make another video this week, I guess, when it's coming. And you'll see the progress when it comes. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you really, really nice week and a lot of luck through it, and have a great night and day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Doesn't look like anything is happening, and she doesn't know what to do. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Love you all.